ถ้ามันจะตัดผมก็จะไล่ต่ออย่างเงี้ยเอาจนกว่ามันจะโอเค
Outer space. No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted. It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create. Sacrificed? What do you mean? Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use? Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way. But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life. That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile. Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it. I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness. I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him. When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror. Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. together.
โอเคภารกิจนี้นะครับก็คือให้ไปขโมยไม่ใช่ขโมยเขาเรียกว่าไปยึดเอาพวกน้ำมันกับกระสุนนะครับต่างพวกอาวุธหลายๆอย่างนะครับภารกิจนี้ใช้อะไรที่มันเข้าทางหน่อยดีกว่าเราเดินไปนะ
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi. Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Target locked. Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trey?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
Target destroyed.
Strider 1, missile launched.
They're blocking us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem to be desperate.
Enemy's firing. Enemy on your tail.
โอเคเหลย20 นัดเราไว้ใช้กับคนพิเศษ
Fired. Strider 1, target eliminated.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target.
Target was not struck.
They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what they do to our scouts. Taking both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the show buildings. Take shelter somewhere secure or on the ground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
สะดวกเยอะ
Target acquired. Enemy on your back. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched. In gun range. Target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Gun range. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative.
Missile.
This battle's over if we don't get up there.
Missile.
Restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
SPC นี่ไม่แน่ใจย่อจากอะไร
Three interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Missile.
Understood.
ตั้งแถวนี้
Missile.
You are in violation of Shivaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down. This is the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile. Missile.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to talk in so tough after losing one of the leaders at Levante. You bastard. You defile this country. As long as you are here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning. That's a read on you.
Bring it on. I'm more than a match for you.
Behind the enemy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
เหลืออยู่85 นัด
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Let's do this.
I'm out. Ejecting. That will be some okay. Mainly under those conditions. Raise this parachute. Let's bring it next to safety. 3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger. Wilco.
Right out. Target locked.
These guys are pretty good. Who's been hit? He's
โซ3
ejected.
โดนบึ้ม
We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
มาอีกแล้วโอ้โห
A lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun. Strider 1, we have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
909คุณไหมเอ่ย
High speed projectile shoot the aircraft. I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, we must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Really?
Star one.
ฮิตรัว
Negative. No good. Can't get close enough.
Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
นี่แหละคนพิเศษของเรานะครับ
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender.
สเตลฮะ
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles and they will blow to pieces.
Guy's been sliced right open.
Somebody guide us. Go in her. We can't do anything without them.
อีก6 นัด
Tell me something. Cosmos of the skies. They're what the Boston Air Force should be fighting against. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strays.
ยิงไม่โดนมากกว่า
If they are not enough, then I must replace them to it.
โลแล้ว
There are pilots like you in every generation,
Nickel.
and I've found every last one of them.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Mr. X is ascending rapidly.
The missiles went straight for the sun. Not a casual move.
In gun range. Strider 1, Fox 2. It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to Magneto. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
ถือเป็นเกียรติที่สู้ของท่าน
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
โอเคอ่ะก็ภารกิจต่อไปกันเลยดีกว่านะครับก็ใกล้จบเต็มที่แล้ว
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it. And the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
ความสวย
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built. Right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder
Yes?
which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to
เมื่อ
get
กี้
home.
นี่กดดันเลยนะ
Whatever
มัน
direction you fly,
คนในห้อง
we'll
นู้
be
น
right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces and will take down the final arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air to sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse and see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trick.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
ถึงเวลาแล้ว จะเอาไอ้นี่ไปดีไหมเนาะหรือตัวนี้ไปดีตัวนี้ดีกว่าพร้อมกับไอ้เจ้ามหาปลัยมัน
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
จรวดมหาปลัยที่ถูกสร้างมาเพื่อกำจัดเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอะที่สุดของ ความคำว่าระเบิดแล้ว เรียกว่าขีปนาวุธระยะใกล้ดีกว่านะครับเพราะแรงระเบิดมันมหาศาลมาก
I need help. Don't let him damage more. Show
เปิดมาก็ยิงกันไม่สนฟ้าสนเหวเลย
are made of. Thanks. I owe you. No sweat.
Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I think it is time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
เราคือเอชแล้วนะครับ
We're
เอ
all
สี
gathered here, regardless of your country. This is headquarters
of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, we forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
พวกที่ขึ้นสถานะว่าให้สามารถยิงได้นี่จะเป็นโดรนนะ เราโดนไล่ตามนะครับตอนนี้สกอร์พอยต์เก็บให้ได้17,000นะครับแน่นอนว่างานนี้อาจจะยากนิดนึงเพราะเครื่องเราเริ่มที่จะเสียหายไปเยอะมากแล้วเกินครึ่งแล้วF22 ซู47ซู35ไม่ได้นะตอนนี้ไว้ F23
Launch from the Arsenal Bird. Meet us projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area. 10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3,
F22A ก็ได้
1.
12,000แล้ว
Missile launch from the arsenal burn. Sheath the airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
อีก 3,000 choice เรียบร้อยครบที่เหลือก็แค่ดึงเกม
Helios launched from the arsenal burn. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Impact now. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival.
โอ้ยจรวดอะไรเนี่ยต้องเริ่มใหม่หมดเลย
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I think it is time to show us what you've got.
They don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. I'm proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, don't forget that portion. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the arsenal.
เครื่องบินดีนักเหรอล่ะฟ้า
Ready to strike the arsenal bird in unison. Roger. Right, speaking our own channel, the enemy can hear anything saying. There's no other choice. Russian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
This is Gold Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
Missile. Missile.
This is Mr. X's crew. Count, he's up. Engagement is forbidden.
European Fighter Airlines
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
Rebels, and I'm sure it's been complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Many people know this. The space elevator is the tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
อะไรมันตามหลังวะอ๋อ F22
Some coalition. This is
จะตายแล้วเนี่ย
They'll keep talking big once the war's over, too. You can bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
With the communications infrastructure down, broadcasts can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the
ผม
server,
ต้องใช้วิธีเดิมแล้วเนาะ
you get to see a real live princess. Hey, Cassette, say hello to everyone.
Let's see from here. We taking away all the guns.
Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid,
All right, understood.
On our side, we have superiority.
Still this many trolls on either side. Strider 1, abandoned splash. Quite the commotion.
No, that's just one of those resistance triggers. Pick up the gun.
our princess is looking at a mural. There's another one there too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Cassette, let's go. Yes.
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. Use projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
ไอ้คูณ
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cassette! Cassette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
พวกเรา1,700 17,000
I said we were going to take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator is followed. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
I get it. What a party.
I was going to do it myself. Dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird. 5 seconds.
พวกบอทนี่นายฉายอย่างหนึงนะ
3,
มันไม่โดนระเบิดอ่ะ
Caught that. It's all over.
8 7
5 seconds to
5
arrival.
4 3 2 1
Inbound.
0
30 seconds remaining.
Bandit clear. Firing.
Monster bird is on track. Here's the saturation attack. Wait for the signal.
27,000 5 4 3 2 1 0 เรียบร้อย
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the arsenal bird.
มาแล้วโอ้โหมาจากนี่
Everybody, give this attack
2
everything you've
1
got. Open
0
fire.
จะลดไกลด้วยปีศาจคือเอาทูแอร์เฮ้ยโอ้ยจะละ
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
น็อตบริชไป500 เมตร
Longcaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Heavily damaged by laser weapons. Report to capsize aircraft controller melting. Deploy lifeboats.
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Now power. Also the arsenal bird. I'm in position. Cyclones 1, Fox 2. Open your eyes. Check 6. Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Phase level 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. It's ready, you can take BS. All aircraft, pick off from the arsenal bird.
เกือบไปแล้ว
That was close. Without the AWAC, I would have been a goner.
Cassette, that's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those fields. Yes.
I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard. Seriously. So good. The engine control room is gone. The radar room and the IT.
Nothing phases this thing. Where are we supposed to hit it?
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with the second saturation attack. All aircraft. Separately engage in direct attacks.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do. You're just thinking about it now? Cover any friendlies it's hit. I can beat this.
Target is in range of guns. Both main propellers have been stalled. It's ready, you can take BS.
เป็นตาย
Damn it. I'm taking the damage. One aircraft hit. No, two.
I can see the light bulb shifted, but it isn't lit up.
That's it. That's the location marker. Have them from there, right?
Got it.
There's something we can do. Just evading like this will get us all killed.
Missile hit.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
My plane is icing up.
Roger.
จะหลดไกลหมดแล้ว
It's that shield can lose power. There's continuously supply.
What should we do?
Calm down. I'll do something.
What are you gonna do? Cassette, smash it. Smash on 6 little bastards. It'll lose power.
จริงๆนะเหมือนเขากับอันนั้นอ่ะ ไอ้ฮูเซียนะครับมันจะจีบมันอยู่แล้วแหละโอ้ยวิทยุวันดีพวกบอมเบอร์ทั้งหลายช่วยอะไรหน่อยนะโชคดี สนุกละงานนี้ ตายเซอร์ฟเลเซอร์พวกนั้นแรงชะมัดเลยพยายามอย่าไปบีบคนตายมานะมันจะอันนี้สโลว์มันดาวนะเหลืออยู่33แล้วอย่างว่าตอนนี้ยานจะยังไม่มีวันตกนะครับร่วงแล้ว
All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off. You should be able to see the rectangle where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it. Leave it to Trigger. He has a lock on you. Lieutenant makes you to confirm destroyed. Strutter 1 has crashed.
ช่างมันอย่างน้อยเราก็เสร็จมิชชั่นตรงนี้นะครับแต่ว่ารีใหม่ไม่เป็นไรอยู่ด้วยกันนานๆแล้วก็รีระเบิดด้วยนี่แหละคือบั๊กที่ผมชอบมากนะ ย เซอร์พังแล้วเนี่ยตอนนี้มันปลอดอาวุธแล้ว
Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them. Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
What about Tabloid? Is he safe? George and the girl were saved. They were saved.
ลูกนี้ข้าขอมอบให้เจ้า ลูกนี้ข้าขอมอบให้เจ้า
Lieutenant makes you to confirm destroyed. Broadcaster. Oh my god. The arsenal part is on fire. Trigger, break off.
สวยงามมาก
Arsenal bird is losing altitude rapidly. Broadcaster, can you estimate
ดูความถึกมันอีกขนาดระดมเขาเรียกว่าอะไรสมองคนมันถูกพังไปแล้วไอตัวปีกมันยังพยายามขยับให้มันขึ้นอยู่
That's the last of the rooms. Woman in death. That thing is intimidating.
ฝันดีอยู่ใต้น้ำซะ
Everyone, can you see this? These people were alive up until a few months
ขนาดลงน้ำมันปีกมันยังขยับอยู่นะ
ago. It's here.
จะทึกไปไหน
Can you see this? This is just one of the many signs of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. Surrender now. We will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory? I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground. No, wait!
I see you.
Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound!
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
ตัวสวย2 ตัวมาถึงทีนะ
Can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down.
ส
3,000
วยและ
meters
แค
to
ริเออร์จอด
carrier.
อยู่กับที่
You're too fast. Lower your speed. Lower your nose.
ไม่มีพุกด้วย
1,500 meters to carrier. Bank right. You're on course. Looking good, buddy. Forward landing. You're gonna crash.
What the fuck ขอถามไปเถอะโลจิกมืออะไร
To land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down.
โลจิกมือคืออะไรกูลงแล้วมึงเรือเปิดให้กูเซลดิสตรักเลย
You're too fast. Lower your speed. Lower your nose. $1,500 meters to carrier. Raise your nose. That's what I'm talking about, Trigger. Not one scratch. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned.
โลจิกเมื่อกี้มันอะไรกัน ลงอย่างดีบึ้ม เข้าใจเด้อต้องเอาล้อหน้าว่าเอาล้อหน้าลงเพราะมันอุบิเหตุขนาดนี้ โอเคนะครับนี่คือรายชื่อที่เราฆ่าไปทั้งหมดในแมตช์เมื่อกี้ ภารกิจสุดท้ายนะครับ จริงๆกะว่าจะทำเป็นรายพิเศษแต่ว่าช่างมันเถอะไหนๆก็จะจบอยู่แล้วเอาให้มันจบเลยดีกว่าเนาะ
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Osean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
ถึงเวลาที่เจ๊แกจะเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอะ modify เครื่องบินเล่นละ
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Osean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
โอเคนะภารกิจนี้เป็นภารกิจสุดท้ายแล้วก็นับเป็นเกียรติที่ได้บินให้ทุกคนได้รับชมนะถึงแม้ว่าจะอยู่ในระดับเอกแล้วก็ตามไม่สิ
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
make sense กันหน่อยนะ push back
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
เพราะนั้นเสียงสครับคุยนะ
Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. A dinged up plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
หน้าจอแบบ90แท้ๆเลยนะเนี่ย
Affirmative. I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow trigger.
Roger that.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Roger.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards.
งานนี้จะเป็นการระดมทัพครั้งยิ่งใหญ่นะครับ มาแล้ว
Elevator to broadcast. UAV is confirmed in direction of travel. Abandoned.
All aircraft report on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Strider 3, copy. Let's do it, Lucian.
UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now. Elevator 3, Skull 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
โอ้ย
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down. The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
โอ้ย
UAVs on Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. Small drones.
F14 เอาไม่ไหวกับงานนี้จริงๆด้วย โอเค F14 เอาไม่ไหวนะครับงานนี้เราต้องเปลี่ยนซะหน่อยละสคริปต์งานนะครับ
Trigger.
อันนี้มันเจนเก่าๆแล้วเอาเจนใหม่มาดีกว่า Hyper Velocity เอ็มเบลมนะ
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
เดี๋ยวมาดูหน้าจอกันนะครับว่ามันจะตรงกับฉากที่ผมต้องการหรือเปล่าน่าแปลกถ้าเครื่องบิน X บางลำไม่ได้เข้าเกมมาแต่ YF สามารถเข้าได้นะอย่างตัวเนี้ย YF 23เนี่ยมันดันเข้าเกมมาซะได้ ทั้งที่มันแพ้ F22 นะครับ
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. a nice shine, so you can really see the sky.
ยังขาดตรงที่ว่าล้อมันไม่ได้เลี้ยวตามอันนี้นะครับ
When you get back,
ล้อยังแข็งๆอยู่
let me know what you
ตอน
saw.
ที่มันเลี้ยวบนพื้น
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. Being a plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now. Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him. Oh, this is the guy. Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now. We got quite a few Rougians with us.
รีบจบสงครามเลยดีกว่า
Sticking around, too.
ตอนนี้ก็
I don't care what country anyone's from.
ค่อนข้างดึกในวัน
Counts as knowing who
หยุ
the
ด
real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow trigger.
Roger that. Understood.
Alright.
Understood. Roger.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. The information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission.
Oh, neat.
The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards. No way to launch that. UAV confirmed direction of travel. Changing abandoned.
All aircraft converge on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Strider 3, copy. Let's do it, Hushin.
UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now.
เสียงโดรนนะ
Elevator 3, School 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
I've never seen anyone fly this fast. Provide support.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Damn it.
The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
I need to get away. Breaking.
Fox 3. Strider 1, missile away.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Salamander 4, above you. Two hostiles.
Missile did not connect.
Missile hit on UAV. Outstanding work, Trigger.
Enemy hit. Strider 1 got him. Just like me, like the complete copies of my brain. There seems some serious upgrades.
บินตรงบีของมิไฮนะครับ
The separation unit.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
Tricks.
ลงไปหนึ่ง
There we go. One down. One down. Target is losing altitude.
ต่างคนต่างก็เชียร์ให้โดนมันพังนะครับสองตัวเนี่ย
Soul 2, evade, evade.
Just like the guys.
Zone 2 lost.
Damn it! Damn it!
Friendly lost. Salamander. Michael 3 has been shot down.
Strider 1, hostile behind you.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Crap, I can't break this lock. Strider 3, can you take camera for me?
ไม่ได้ปรับแสงสุดเว้ยบินเข้าโดนที่ไปก็เท่านั้นแหละ
Strider
เสียงนักบินแต่ละคนนี่แบบว่าแรงจีมหาศาลอะ ศูนย์ยังไม่ศูนย์เฮ้ยอีกนัดเดียวเองเรียบร้อย
That one looks like it hurt. Trigger has scored a kill. Yeah, you finally did it. Way to shoot, Ace.
แต่ความสวยยังไม่จบนะครับความสวยมาในรูปแบบของเขาว่าเล็กลง และรวดเร็วขึ้นโอเคเหลือ2ลูกสุดท้ายไว้ก็พอนะครับไปเก็บมันอีกตัวเพราะถ้าไอตัวนี้มันหลุดไอตัวที่ผมฆ่ามันก่อนหน้านี้มันก็น่าจะพังก่อนเดี๋ยวกิมวันเทนากาเซอุ้ยมาสักทีพี่เจข้างล่างเขายิงกันให้เป็นแทบตายข้างบนเป็นไงเนี่ย แม่ง
Is it just me or is that thing trying to read Trigger's reactions? It's observing strike. It's like it's trying to learn from it.
กว่าจะฆ่ามันได้เมื่อยนิ้วเลยเนี่ย
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. I can't wait to tell my son about it.
Can't wait to tell my son อันนี้ของลูกชายนะ
Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special lock in mind for occasions like this. Say we open it.
Can you hear me? There's still one drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
ตอนนี้ผมหาคอมพิวตัวที่มันตรงไหนนี่ไม่เจอนะครับไม่รู้เครื่องอะไร
The UAV went into
จะเก่า
the
มากเลย
undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
มาภารกิจสำคัญนะครับของเอสคอมแบทส่วนใหญ่เป็นช่างประปามุดท่อนะ
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Count, give me your status.
Alive. Excellent. So you're both okay. Whoa. What makes you think that? Time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. There was some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze.
ตรงนี้เชิญมาทีนะครับ
No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it. Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine?
อย่ากระแทกอะไรทั้งสิ้นนะครับ
I'm fine. I can still fly. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Uh-oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning. We'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
ไม่ทัน
It's down.
ไม่ทันไอ้โดรนบ้าเอ้ย
Oh, I get it. Damn it. Trigger's down.
โดรนมันพยายามเบี่ยงความสนใจไปไม่ให้จรวดโดนมันนั่นแหละคือสิ่งที่ผมโคตรเกลียดมันเลยเช็คพอยต์นั่น
The drone is turning. We'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
โอเค
Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
โชคดีแล้วเขาเรารู้ว่านายทำได้อย่าจะโดนใส่สิเฮ้ย
I wanted to wait until I had less fuel.
ชอบกระโดนใส่
I had
นะ
no choice.
ไม่รู้เป็นไร
Attempt to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes.
อันนี้ผมจะขึ้นช้าๆให้เลยนะครับเพราะว่ามันจะมีซาวด์พิเศษหลังช่วงหลังๆนะครับ ลงกระแทกนะครับ
Should we send in an evac team?
We can't give up. We have to wait.
Can you hear me?
นี่แหละเสียง
Waiting. The world of darkness needs a light to shine. We're waiting for that beacon of light.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar. I did it!
นี่แหละครับจุดจบของเรื่อง
He's a damn hero. No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
minus?
ติดลบ500
Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
สีของท้องฟ้าข้างบนนะครับ
I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1. The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
Perfect stack นะครับ
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad.
มีหลายคนตั้งคำถามนะครับว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้นกับมีหายบ้าง คือลุงแกโดนยิงตกดื้อๆกันเลยคำตอบอยู่ในนี้นะ
The refugees built the settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yukduvania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
จากองค์หญิงผันตัวกลับมาเป็นคนธรรมดานะ
Can you hear me?
โอเค ก็ขอขอบคุณทุกท่านนะครับที่ติดตาม S Combat Part 7 S Combat 7 Part สุดท้ายครับที่ผมไม่ได้ตั้งไว้ว่าเป็น ending เพราะว่ามันยังเหลืออีก3มิชชั่นนะครับที่เป็นเขาเรียกว่าอะไรเป็น real ending เลยดีกว่า ซึ่งผมจะเอาอัดไว้ในวิดีโอตัวนึงนะครับและวิดีโอตัวที่ผมจะอัดเนี่ยคือไม่มีการคัดอะไรทั้งสิ้นนะครับเหมือนกับไลฟ์สดนี่แหละเพลงนี้หาฟังได้ใน YouTube นะครับชื่อเพลงว่าอะไรนะ Rosa Closet ดีเอลิสเป็นเพลงที่เพราะดีนะ จริงๆผมก็มีลิสต์เพลงอยู่ในนี้แหละแต่ว่าถ้ารวมๆแล้วก็หลายชั่วโมงเหมือนกัน โอเคนะครับก็ขอบคุณทีมงานที่สร้างเกมดีๆนี้ขึ้นมานะครับบางอย่างก็เป็นทั้งเรื่องจริงแล้วก็เรื่องแต่งอย่างพวกเครื่องบินนะครับจริงๆก็บางอย่างก็ไม่สามารถทำได้บางอย่างก็ทำไม่ได้นะครับแล้วก็ส่วนใหญ่เรื่องคือการแต่งขึ้นมาเพื่อให้คนได้เล่นแล้วก็เขาเรียกว่าอะไรสนุกกับมันนะครับหลายอย่างที่มันไม่จริงก็ต้องยอมรับว่ามันเป็นเกมประเภทแนวอาร์เคดไฟเตอร์อะไรพวกนี้เพราะฉะนั้นก็เดี๋ยววันนี้นะครับก็จะเอาไอเดีย คนที่ดูอยู่หรือรับชมอยู่ช่วยโหวตทีนะครับว่าจะดูผมเล่น Special Mission ไหมหรือว่าจะยังไงดี นะครับบอกได้นะครับผมไม่ได้เยอะละโอเคคงไม่มีอะไรหรอกถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวผมจะอัดเป็นพาร์ทพิเศษไว้แล้วกันไม่ได้ไลฟ์สตรีมนะครับหรือจะไลฟ์สตรีมดีก็ถ้าที่ผมไลฟ์สตรีมไปก่อนเนาะพาร์ทพิเศษนะครับคือคิดว่าไงดีเอาสักช่วงพรุ่งนี้เย็นๆแล้วกันเนาะเย็นๆทุกคนคงมีเวลาอยู่แหละกลับบ้านอะไรกันแล้วหรือเปล่าเดี๋ยวเย็นผมไม่น่าได้น่าจะเวลาเดิมครับ4 ทุ่มอะไรอย่างนี้เพราะว่าผมก็ต้องทำพวกต้องมานั่งเฝ้าหน้าบ้านตรงนี้อีกนะครับก็สำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่ติดตามรับชมนะครับช่องลีนาออสตันตอนนี้ผมยังใช้ชื่อยังไม่เป็นทางการอยู่มันเกิดจากว่าผมชอบเทเซอร์มากกว่านะครับในตระกูลโรบอทก็ยังไงก็ตามขอขอบคุณนะครับกดช่วยถ้าหากว่าจะให้ดีก็กดติดตามกด Subscribe กดสั่นกระดิ่งเพื่อจะไม่พลาดวิดีโอต่อไปนะครับถ้าผมลงสำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอสวัสดีแล้วขอตัวลาไปก่อนนะครับก็นั่นแหละเที่ยงคืนครึ่งนะครับแต่ก็หลับดึกมาหลายวันละเบอร์หน่อยไม่ว่าเนาะเด็กออกแบบนี้